Greetings everyone, and Great here. Another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the right side is the red Ethiopia. We got Capedbaldy. On our left side is the blue Hausa. We got Natasha4647. I don't know why I was trying to read that name. Ah. Either way, when it comes to natives of the map, we got a very important native. We got the water buffalo. Additionally, we do have the Usadi Temple, which is a Trachomthrope, which is a weird, how to put it, a light infantry grenadier native thing. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a relatively unique unit, because most times grenadiers are heavy infantry. Only a couple of the grenadier units are in fact light infantry. No deck selected just yet. And no deck selected just yet. There's the livestock market. And the Zabu cattle are being tasked. And plus, oh yeah, this map is actually very good for the livestock. More so, as both these civilizations can make good use of the livestock market for the livestock. So grabbing those quickly is very important. So it looks like red found 5 of the water buffaloes, and blue, oh, I think red got all the water buffalo, barring maybe one. Because another blue got that one, maybe never tasked back home, so maybe blue forgot to task the water buffalo home. So the Ethiopian players should have some good time here. Huh. Water buffalo provides more influence on the Zabu, or less influence on Zabu cattle? Does it do? Unless, do these guys need to get a fat inserted rate from more influence? Because if I, let's see, 8 out of 20, so it does recognize them same stock. I know you get more influence if they're fully fattened. You never know. Is that 100? Do they get an additional amount? No, maybe Zabu cattle just provides more influence. That's interesting. Probably doesn't make a huge difference, at least for the for Ethiopia, since they don't get the free cattle per shipment like the Hausa, Hasua, or however you pronounce them. Let's see, got the STD number 2. Looks like relatively standard Ethiopian, though I really don't know Ethiopian. Definitely aggressive all the military shipments. Always have access to a fast fortress and fast imperial with the gold coin shipments. Now it's aging up to the Habasha. And we've got the 1/1 card here. Looks like relatively standard Hausa. So a lot of actually cavalry cards here. Hand cavalry hit points, hand cavalry damage, counter cavalry tactics, flying archer combat. A lot of Berber allies. Then all horsemen. So there's more of a cavalry focus Hausa with some flying archers, since flying archers are still pretty good. Different Knights card. So yeah, it looks like maybe cavalry Hausa. Advanced livestock market. Annual rate exchange rates recover faster. Resource exchanges improved. Glyphid Knights and Raiders ride faster, and their attack now inflicts area damage. They can probably discount Cuirassiers. He jumped to Song High, so he's going for Raiders. So yeah, it looks like it is a cavalry Hausa. That should be quite interesting. Oh. You can do that? What? I thought if they're being tasked, you can't collect them. Yeah, task the villagers are collected of meat, but oh! I thought you couldn't do that if they're collecting. Yeah, I click on that villager. But right now I'm having blue selected, so click on a blue villager, highlight. Oh, I do see that. Oof, now that's just, oh, it's just sort of scummy. Can you not do that? Oh yeah, you can do that with Explore as well. I thought you couldn't do that to, like, if they're tasked to collecting up like at a at a like a sacred shrine, all that sort. One does have a grinder here. That's gotta change. I could have sworn you couldn't do that. At least on some, at least on with like shrines and sacred. Yeah, to shrines. I don't think you can do that with wildlife that's attached to shrines. If you can't do that to shrines, you should not be able to do the same thing to the livestock market. Got a round of raiders. He also has the Songhai raid available once again, so he's able to get out some more raiders. Shim's now being brought on in. Coin. He also has a lot of wood stored on up for some odd reason. He's gonna sort of fall on back. The Ethiopian hero is classified as a light cavalry, so Fulani archers will do bonus damage versus it. While the opposing Emir, or is it Raz? I always get those two names mixed up. It's also like how I thought that would classify as heavy. No, that's the Brahmin. Here comes the raiders. Hotel warrior now deployed in the field, as well as some javelin riders. Chaos spell utilized is going to take out and get the Quicksilver. Trading post there. More villagers, more javelin riders, so both sides are going for javelin riders. Now Shimmer coin, more villagers, more javelin riders. There's now effectively forward. The Shotel Warriors, of course, good anti-light infantry units versus these Fulani archers, but they're not here in large numbers. They're right now doing 13 damage with plus 25% attack multiplier against light infantry, with ever so slightly faster attack speed as well. In comparison to like Coyote Runners, I think they have what, the same health, but Coyote Runners have like 18 damage, if I remember incorrectly. Mountain Monster is taking some fire here. Oh, there's another water buffalo. He needs a task onto the livestock market. Mountain Monster has gone down. This will buy Red some time. The Abins need to fall back and get on out of there. Raiders may hit them. Got some of these Gassienas, which are a heavy infantry unit, effectively musketeers. But the Avans are pushing forward a little bit as well. The Mountain Monastery is providing some AoE healing. Another ship is available to the Ethiopian player, going for a round of Hotel Warriors, shock infantry units. Higher Cannoneer Mercenaries, which are Albus gun variants, does acquire some influence. Probably not super useful at the moment. Granary not fully built. Of course, granaries are in fact free, so killing it off is nothing too important. Raiders do take a nice volley there. One raider does go down. A couple villagers push way forward, trying to probably rebuild that granary. Another granary is being established here. And we got the grove here. So a good number of villagers actually collecting up from the grove. That may have been a misclick. Pretty sure the grove collects the same rate as these other sources. 5.2. Base collection rate of wood is. And it should be like 5, and the upgrade should make it 5.5. Must be missing something how it goes up to additional 0.2. Not like it makes a huge difference. Also, I think wood collection rates, base collection rates should be buffed from 0.5 to 0.6 max coin. The number of Shotel warriors charging way forward. The number of Fulani archers here. Javelin riders will do bonus damage versus the Shotel warriors. Javelin rider versus Javelin rider. Blue's doing better work overall. Fulani archers now engaging. Most of Blue's Fulani Javelin riders are down. Shotel warriors trying to engage. Shotel warriors here in good numbers. Having trouble getting past the raiders. More Javelin riders push way forward. Cassiana's engaging those various raiders. A couple of Javelin riders still remaining for red. Unless the Shotel warriors will be cleaned on up. Red will need to start falling back. More Shotel warriors being pulled in the field. More the Cassinas pushing way forward. That structure does go down. More Shotel warriors on the build kit going for our Shimakassianas. A lot of Shotel warriors. His livestock mark is also maxed out. He may want to make a sale. Or you just continue fatting them up to get more influence. Let's see, 0.3, 0.8. So it does provide 0.3 influence. Which I think that's actually normal maxed. Oh, does sell one there. I think that is the same as the Zabu cattle when they get maxed out. So they provide less. I see. The free stuff on the field should provide less, but if it gets fully fattened, it does provide the full rate. I say that's a good middle ground. Because free stuff is free stuff when it comes to that sort of thing. So it minimizes the effectiveness of the free stuff. But fattening them out still will provide max influence. More Cassinas on the build queue as well as Shotel warriors. He's also going for the False Holidays castle, which also provides 300 influence. Handful of Shotel warriors, not a whole lot. Cassinas engaging. And now the Shotel warriors will get a lot of free damage to some of these Fulani archers. Cassinas, of course, needs good damage right now. Shotel War is starting to be cleaned on up. So I have to always remind myself, Fulani archers have actually relatively low base damage. They just have twice attack speed. Cassinas, of course, get more damage the closer they are to an enemy, so it's a good idea to start us up in border if you want them to commit. More Shotel Wars on the build queue, more Cassinas. Right now, red does not have an easy counter to the Javelin Riders. They are 12 range, so the Cassinas technically do outrange them. And heavy infantry is good against light cavalry, but it's not as necessarily a hard counter. More of a soft counter. I was thinking at first the band of Cannoneer mercenaries are not a good idea since he's fighting against light infantry, but against the light cavalry, these guys actually maybe what will make them a bit more useful, able to hit Javelin Riders far more cost effectively. Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. Plus, they do have siege damage rather than range damage, so the 10% range resist will not be in effect. If that makes a difference. Effectively add plus 16 health. Multiple huts now deployed in the field. More Gyats. The dispatch raiders not being utilized. And the monster now deployed in the field. Here's the Cannoneers that do 28 damage, 50% damage versus heavy infantry, so not so great there, but has still full standard light cavalry damage. They do a little bit less damage versus all cavalry though, so they are a little bit less effective versus light cavalry in total then, but they should still be good enough. Got some of these Berber riders, which are light cavalry, so the Cannoneers will rip them apart. Heroes tooting the horns. Dragon Riders trying to push way forward, trying to hit some of these Shotel warriors, but these Cannoneers are doing great work versus those light cavalry. They're getting tied up with some of the raiders though. Shotel warriors trying to advance way forward. 6 Cannoneers remain. Although 7 originally, which is still a good number of them. More Shotel warriors, more Gaucinas being put on the field. Heroes caused some issues with some of the Shotel warriors. Villagers migrating up north, probably a good bad time to do that. Red still has an army of starting to lose some Cannoneers. Blue doesn't have much of an army either. It's going to be a loss for both sides. A Pyrrhic victory, whoever wins. And a Pyrrhic loss, whoever loses. Handful of Shotel warriors push way forward, takes out the Javelin Rider there. I think the Shotel warriors will result in Red winning the fight. Blue just simply had backline, no reinforcements really. And we've got the Mountain Monster still here, providing some good healing, so maybe could stick around here for a little bit longer. 4 Cannoneers still remains. It originally was 7. More Shotel warriors, more Gaucinas. Blue's now deploying a massive round of Javelin Riders, which will be a counter to these Shotel warriors. I don't think the Berbers going to be super useful. They'll get countered by the Gaucinas, and they'll be countered by the Cannoneers. Sure, they can counter the Shotel warriors. There's a little bit more than that he's fighting against. There's a good number of Javelin Riders there. Okay, does this enable them? Nope, does not enable them. It does have access to the H3 Conquistadors, now going for a round of Tabit. It puts 900 coin in every single mountain monster, very nice. Particularly making your coin last longer. Maybe on silver mines, almost 50% longer. Going for our amalgamation as well. More Fulani archers. More Shotel warriors, more Gaucinas. Enough coin to age up and then some. And the Ethiopian players trying to get enough coin to age up as well, so both players could perhaps eye an age up. Not a whole lot of shipments left here. A little bit extra influence, perhaps some more cavalry stuff. And the Ethiopian player needs to start eyeing age up as well. The 500 influence may not be particularly palatable at the moment. He does need a bit of time for getting another shipment, so he may have enough 500 influence there, but he probably should start eyeing age up to get more shipments. Shotel warriors have horrible siege damage. Gaucinas have adequate siege damage. Cannoneers have horrible siege damage. The red does not really have a siege army. Got now more Shotel warriors, more Javelin Riders, more Gaucinas. Now got a round of raiders, a massive number of raiders now on the field. Whoa, red maybe got split up a little bit there. Javelin Riders push forward. I think blue's army is pretty well sized, but raiders are a cheap cavalry unit. Shotel warriors trying to charge way forward, but can't really break through the Javelin Riders. He is charged forward with the Gaucinas, increasing their attack speed. Cannoneers still here in small numbers. Down to 2 now. Raiders now engaging in melee. Try and keep red from falling back. You will lose some raiders if you do that, but red's losing a bit more. Classes can near mercenaries are now down. He has enough influence for the dervishes and probably will need to go for it. Ethiopian player has now another thing to bring on in. There's dervishes. More Shotel warriors. Some res villages are going down. Got 46 versus 46. The Shotel warriors started going down. He may get some of these flying archers, though the trees are causing some issues. Shotel warriors getting picked on off. There's just too many raiders for red to punch through. So they're starting to get some damage on those flying archers. Archer's melee attack is worse than their range attack, and plus the Gaussianas do have melee resist. Dervishes is now pushed forward. They're of course more of extreme light infantry unit. Additionally, they don't offer any bonus damage versus the light cavalry. They're just pretty much purely an anti-heavy infantry unit, which is simply not fighting against. Right now, Sudanese dervishes are just not useful. But the only thing is, it's just giving them some extra mass to work with. Red needs to fall back, needs an eye for an age up. A lot more food. More Fulani archers on the build queue. Blue's heading down south, maybe for the hunts here, not so sure. We also got a mountain monastery here. Ethiopian player also has a lot of wood stockpiled up. Well, just got saw a lot of coin there. I think he just sold off one of the livestocks. Fort being established. We also got a granary here. Going for Trinity, that's the only thing he can go for in this age. Shotel Wars make it a good hit there. Didn't commit. I think it would be a good idea for him to commit there. Dervishes have no good siege damage as well. Shotel Wars charging way forward. Got some red gem riders here to help deal with the raiders. Shotel Wars are not exactly great for these raiders. Raiders right now have 25 damage, actually quite a bit. And they also have a Lancer effect as well, which shock infantry are not classified as infantry. And it looks like some of these Shotel Warriors are managed to connect to the Fulani archers. Gaussianas and dervishes trying to deal with the Javelin riders. Maybe Ray should start eyeing Desert Warriors at the current rate. The outlaw unit from the outpost. That could give him some light infantry. Is that H? Yeah, that's an H3 unit, right? Not an H2. Maybe he needs to get out some Desert Warriors. That'll help him deal with all the Javelin riders. Red's now backing on off. We've got a good number of Fulani archers pushed way forward. More Gaussianas. And it looks like the Ethiopian player has consumed all of his coin reserve. Ethiopian player has a bit of reserve for all the research as well, and also getting a decent amount of influence reserve. Just keep on pumping out those Fulani archers. he's pretty much just stopped production of the raiders, going for the Hasua Germ Schoon in this case. Javelin Rider, Lonnie Archer. Got the cavalry cars as well. So these guys are currently providing still just 10 damage. Red said 1 sec. Oh, I don't know if... Oh, got the berries being collected by Red here. In fact, the map is almost completely consumed of all food. They started to deploy on fields, and every time I look at fields, their collection rates are horribly bad. I don't know what's the best way to improve fields. I don't play either Ethiopia or Hasua, so I don't know how you actually make fields good. But their base collection rate is like 0.3, which is horrible. So maybe some mechanics around it I'm not familiar with. So it's going for his last Age 2 shipment. Almost have enough resources to Age on up as well. Ethiopian, not so much. 59 versus 53 villagers. Going for the Royal Hunters. Oh. Going for the trading post there. Going for the perhaps Chalkum throwers. Adam Monastery, not much coin left in there, just let it auto collect. It's more coin back here. Who's pushed forward from massive army? Got an army of 68 versus an army of 77. The hut's going down. He's at pop cap now. Native embassy now being put on the field. Multiple native embassies trying to get out some chakram throwers, which may be decent versus the Flawley archers. I don't know. Got a round chakram throwers. A massive round chakram throwers. He had a lot of influence stored up, didn't he? Each one's 130. And get out a 9th one as well. This improves siege extra range. Increase from villagers warrior hit point. See, let's find one of the shotgun throwers. Oh, another still being built. Shotgun thrower. They are in fact classified as a infantry, light infantry. They offer a little bit of interest. Heavy is not important. Last name interest is heavy cavalry, not light cavalry. So they do regular interest as regular cavalry. So these guys are going to be equally effective versus the Flawley archers and the javelin riders. And they are 18 damage with 2 AoE. Relatively simple units. Nothing in the livestock market. And Hausa is probably age up to the Berbers. And now there's going to be perhaps some got the elite upgrades now on the way. Red has a small window to engage without fighting against them. Rockethrows have 20 siege damage and 10 range, so they're more or less a backline range support. They also throw torches rather than chakrams against the castle. A couple falling archers do go down there. Castle's gone down. Shoto Wars having trouble with the mine in the way. Raiders gonna take a little bit of damage there. And now the Hausa, whoa, he can now even age up again. Wasn't paying attention. How did he get 4,000 food there? massive engagement. He just queued up a whole lot of stuff there. Doesn't have enough coin to age up again. Cassiana still in the back line. Shoto War is trying to creep around the flying archers. Another Javelin Rider still alive. The Floaty Archer is still here. Got 52 versus 68. Red is pulling out ahead. The Chalk and Throws is providing just what he needs to get a slight edge advantage, but he is fighting against elite units as well. Shoto Warriors will be cleaned on up. The Chalk and Throws AoE damage is inherently a counter to infantry as well. Got more Raiders now being on the build queue. The Cassianas will be good against these Raiders and Javelin Riders. They're fighting against quite a bit of quality advantage as well. Javelin Riders right now are equal to those Cassianas, maybe a little bit more. Got a Mountain Monster here as well, which is providing some good health regen. It looks like Red will punch forward ahead. Does 11 Chalk and Throwers. And still has actually a sizable wood reserve as well. Raiders not pushing forward. We'll find some Chalk and Throwers there. Shoto Warriors engaging the Raiders. They have 30 damage at the moment, which is quite significant. Ethiopian player, I think he just sold a whole bunch of wood there. He just consumed all his resources on something. Built a whole bunch of fields, looks like. Right now, food's providing 5.5. Got some berries up here. He probably should eat those berries first. There's some berries still up there as well, so he's eating them. And all the aging up on the Kabad, Nagas, Gassienas, going for the Jesuits, which is light cavalry Spaniards. And Blue's actually going for some fields here. It's probably not a good spot for them. And Ethiopian player almost has 3 shipments, so it can bring a lot of stuff next age. The Ethiopian player has nothing on... no ships available. Got some Lipinites here, the hybrid armor, heavy cavalry. I don't think, they don't really stand out. They're just durable. Chakram throwers can rip apart there. Gassina's trying to deal with all the Lipinites. Villagers now being pushed on forward. Villagers actually body blocking the Gassienas. Right, now falling on back. We've got the subsistence farming. And now here comes shipments of Gassienas, Shota Warriors, and Nithatanyas. That's the light infantry unit. That will give them the power he needs to deal with the Javelin Riders a bit more effectively. 66 villagers with a 54. Shipment available here. Maybe same with the Centaur Horseman. He has enough for the Centaur Horseman. Some of those villagers are going down. We also have the elite infantry for the Ethiopians. Just trying to bring his military shipments. Goes down. Got some fields being established up here. Well, Mountain Monster is almost consumed. But probably task those villagers on another coin mine. Let the Mountain Monster finish it off. Got a regular church here. Falconets, Gassienas, and Nithatanyas. Now I've got some more raiders. More Fulani archers. There's a Centaur horseman. He also has a maxed out livestock market. Only, yep, Zebu cattle actually by 0.5 of Sanga cattle, as opposed to 0.3 of the water buffalo. So now that secondary economy is being established here. Right now providing 0.5 food per second. Right now providing 0.6. Let's trade carts there. And there's a Senal horseman. Super heavy cavalry, 32 damage. Also, a bit of siege armor if that makes any sort of difference. Doesn't really have to worry about that honestly all too often. For an H3 mercenary unit, they're basically Papal Knights or Papal Lancers without the anti-infantry multiplier, but more bonus hit versus siege. Selective breeding now being researched. Up here, got more Shotel warriors. Red's army is getting going in piecemeal, which is not good. Ifitanias need to be staying alive. He needs to take out those javelin riders. Ethiopia has a massive amount of wood. And also player almost have enough resources to age up again, has plenty of coin. Yep. It's getting a point of time where both players just go rely on the secondary economies now. Looks like the berry bushes up here have been eaten as well. Looks like all the food on the map maybe have been consumed, barring this plums. Looks like Red should pull out some more chakram throwers. Hopefully they're not klutzes. We do now have 81 military units here, including 2 falconets, versus 83 military units, including the Senal horsemen. This fight can still go either way. Also, player can now age up. I don't know what he should age up for, or who can age up for, but he's going for the Fulani. And also bringing some more Senga cattle. Trading post not going down. Battle Mountain going down. He can build up the 4 of them. How cheap are they? Got actually a second talent center here as well. 150 wood, nothing too significantly expensive. Blue's push way forward. Red is trying to torch down this university. Oh, we got some cannoneers over here now. Swinging plow. Quite a bit of wood stored on up as well. More chakram throwers being researched. Another mountain monastery now built. Launchers do find a volley there. Falconets find a good volley there into those Fulani archers, but they're about to get overrun by these heavy horsemen. And if the Shotel warriors trying to engage, Chakram throwers also trying to engage the Fulani archers, trying to hit the life tree. Falconets will go down. Gaussianas need to hit those various horsemen. Doesn't really matter what they attack. Now Shoto Wars trying to close on the Flying Archers. Garcinas looks like doing just fine, cleaning up even the Sonar Horseman. Got some of the Nefetanias, gave some of those Flying Archers. Shotel Warriors and Chocolate Throw is now engaging as well. Chocolate Throw is being sick at range, the hand attack's not good. Blue's trying, he's backed up himself to a corner. There is a place from the retreat back right there. You'll see he dealt with almost all the Shotel Warriors. Has a couple of the Chocolate Throws he's have to be careful about, but nothing too many of them. There's a massive round of Shotel Warriors now reinforcing on in. 15 of them. He's also going for a shipment of the semi-fattened Zabu cattle. Archers being chased. And looks like these Flying Archers will be slowly picking them off. He's getting tied on up. He may want to split the formation in half and leave some behind with the other ones charged way forward. We also got a good number of goats here. They are, of course, the goats. Where do you get those goats from? From the Jesuits? Up from the army? Either way, there's a lot of livestock here. Not the valuable cattle, just some other cattle. Or chattel, I should say. We do now have these Flying Archers still being hit by these. Javelin is now engaging. There will be, of course, good for those Shotel Warriors. Nefetanias are actually able to creep on way forward, start shooting these Javelin. They were hard to counter to them. Some Shotel Warriors and Garcinas hitting some of Blue's villagers. I think Blue's going to be knocked out of the game soon if he doesn't make any decisive play. He has a lot of food stored up, as well as wood. Bit of influence as well. He's starting to go for some Flying Archers now. Slow reinforcements right now is probably being very problematic for the Hausa player. More Garcinas being pulled up by the Ethiopian player. He has way too much wood at the moment. Take 30 villages, send him some other resource. Trying to torch down Blue's town center. More Garcinas being streamed on in. Probably push a little bit farther forward. And there goes Blue's town center. Don't know if there's any other ones. Now I got Shima Zabu cattle being pulled on the in for the Ethiopian player. Or for the infinite this. Trying to go for more Flying Archers. Alright, maybe want to try bringing some more units that have good siege damage. So going for some Lipid Knights. Also bring a shipment of Berber allies. Yep, I'm not sure what he should go for. And looks like Blue is casting GG. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.